Okay, hey everybody, welcome to my first live streaming drawing. As you can see on the screen, we've got my iPad here, which I will be drawing live on. And on the top right corner, I will always have the picture available of what I'm drawing. So a little introduction of who I am is I am Amani and I draw caricatures and cartoons of people. I make a bunch of art, as you can sort of see in the background, but yeah, this is mainly just my commission-based work. And the whole idea is that you guys can sit and watch me draw live. Um, and yeah, as I've also mentioned just above me right here, is that I will also be taking live requests. So if anybody sort of wants to request a drawing or order a drawing, I will put you into the slot. It is first come, first serves, obviously. And yeah, you can follow the steps in my bio below. Everything is linked into my link tree, and yeah, hopefully I will be on here doing this quite a lot for you guys to sort of have a look-see and just follow along, and hopefully my personality keeps you entertained if the art gets boring. Okay, great. So I'm going to start off with a bit of a sketch. Let's see here. Okay. Sorry for any music or sounds you hear, nature's music in the background. But yeah, let's get started. I'm currently drawing a corporate profile picture today. So this will be used for my friend's profile picture for his work. And I am just gonna sort of start off with a rough sketch. And obviously you can sort of see the picture above. Um, okay. And honestly, I'm not trying to achieve anything specific here with my drawing. In fact, I sort of just let it flow and let whatever wants to come out sort of come out in its own way. Yeah, just take it as it comes. Okay, now I've got a bit of a rough sketch, so I'm going to go ahead and fluff this up. You can't really see the drawing below, but I did just add a new layer, and now the opacity of this other layer is pretty low down. Okay. Like, the thing is, in this photo, he's got quite a lot of hair, so I'm gonna try and make it so that it doesn't look too feminine, because obviously this is a guy who in real life is not all that feminine, so and my favorite part is probably the eyebrows. Okay, that looks good. Okay. And to be honest, I like to sort of just draw without needing to sort of trace it first. Like, I know I could do that, but that's not the point of a caricature. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that bottom layer. And now I'm going to go back in, but I am going to use a more stabilized pen. Yeah, and other lines are a lot cleaner. Let me actually just bring this opacity up for you so you can sort of see what I'm working with. I can always add some more hair later on. And I go in with a bit of a smaller pen size. And then cool. That's looking great already. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna go in and block in the mustache here. Okay, let's go ahead and take away that bottom layer. So far, I'm quite happy. I'm just gonna add in a bit more hair. And some more details to the hair. Yeah, that looks great. I think he's got a lot of curly hair. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this tool because I'm actually quite happy with the drawing, like the outline of it. I don't really think I need to do another layer and go over it again. And now I can add in all the little details. Here we go. Well, that looks good. Okay. I think we can go in and maybe delete that. I normally do like to have the nose. Yeah. So let's maybe draw another. There we go. Cool. Okay, great. So now what I'm going to do is just sort of center that a little bit. And then we could even write his name underneath. Yeah. And then I normally put a little crown on top of every little drawing. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the color. So I'm going to delete this other layer. I'm going to add my color layer at the bottom, make that my reference. And then, yeah. Now the fun part sort of starts. It's all about also matching the correct skin tone, which he's actually a little lighter. Yep. Okay, I'm going to say continue filling, and then let's go in with some of the hair. I always struggle to draw blonde hair. I just feel like I don't know really what colors to use, but those look great. I think let's go a bit darker. And then even darker. Yeah, okay. I'm looking at the screen, and I suppose it depends on like what screen you're watching off of, because right now the color looks a bit, it's not quite the same as my screen, but hopefully some of y'all are capturing what it really looks like, the actual color. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and color this in. That looks great. Okay, cool. Okay, we've got some red lips here. And then this small mustache and eyebrows are pretty much the dark color here. Let's add those in. Fabulous, fabulous. And then what we could even do is add some little color pieces going off on the side, because if you have a look-see, like his hair is going all over the place. And so it's actually really nice just to add that as well. His eyebrows do get a little darker though. And then of course his small starts off pretty dark and then becomes lighter. No, that looks really cool. Okay, I'm gonna go in and add the white eyes to the side, but only if it looks good. I think it does. Yeah, that looks great. Okay, cool. And then we can go in and add color to his face. There we go. A bit darker by the eyes here. Okay, that looks good. I'm happy with it. I'm going to go a bit lighter for the sides of his face. Alrighty. I think, oops, let's get rid of that. And possibly even make some of it a bit darker, because I was there when we took this photo, and I know for a fact that we were both very tired. So cool. A bit darker around the edges. There's also just like universal rules, like eventually if you draw enough faces, you sort of just know that like the outlines of the mouth are generally much darker. Also the nostrils, and then what I like to do is make it a bit dark underneath the nose. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. Looks alright. Let's maybe add some darkness here by a small. There we go. Let's leave it a little right over there. There we go. Then we can fade that out. There we go. Possibly even with less. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I think let's go in with the lips again. Like that. Just add in those little highlights. Perfect. Okay, his eye colors are somewhat greenish, if I'm not mistaken. Like that color. So I'm gonna go in like so, but then what I'd normally do is something like that. Okay. Oh. Okay, that looks great. And then you'll see how I sort of bring a bit more life back to those eyes a little later on. We will do that. A bit of dimension to that top bit. Yeah, otherwise this looks good. I'm getting pretty happy with this. And the funny part is that there's honestly not much more left to do. Let's add these, make these a bit more darker so that there's a bit dimension on the sides here. And so far we've only been drawing for 24 minutes, but there was probably those 5 minutes in the beginning when I spoke. But in the end, I'm going to see sort of how long this takes me, but I'm assuming it's probably going to be a 30-minute wait per order. So if you're on this live with me and you want to see me draw your face live, then the prices are all in the description box below, and it would essentially just be, depending on where you are in the line, just be a bit of a waiting period, but not that long, as we can tell. Okay, I'm going to add some of this highlights to his hair just to give it a bit more dimension. Yeah. So yeah, I was like super great about hello Peter. Oh, I actually like wrote. Yes, it is me. I am drawing you, by the way, if you couldn't tell. So thanks for joining your live, because this is pretty much dedicated just to you at this point. Okay, then I think we're gonna go in and do a bit more darker highlights, because it just gives like a bit of dimension. But yeah, I think what I was saying is that what's really nice about like doing these live stream drawings is that you can then in real time sort of tell me what you like about your drawing versus what you don't like, and how you would also like to change it up, because I genuinely do free edits for people of their drawings, because you know it's so easy to do with digital. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, it's a bit difficult to see, but there definitely is some highlights coming in now. Oops. Come on. Okay, hold on. Let's go back into this. There we go. But I wonder if I shouldn't maybe make them a wee bit lighter. Okay, there we go. Probably see those a lot better now. Okay, but I'm not going to do that. I think just like so. I normally like to highlight the cheekbones. Like so. Sometimes it's cute, sometimes I just sort of vibe with the painting, but I do just like to add some white highlights even to the hair. Wouldn't be too bad. I might get rid of those cheek highlights though, but let's have a look. Okay, and then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go and click on the whites, and I've just come over onto my first layer that's got the drawing outline, and I'm going to go in and add the white details to the eyes. This is just my general go-to, and yeah, that's the kind of dimension I'm definitely looking for. Now coming back a bit, I see that this side by the nose, by the nostrils, could probably be a bit darker. Whoops. Yeah, could maybe even make that a bit darker. Yeah, not bad. Just giving some dimension here. Yeah, some dimension to the hair as well. Yeah. I'm wondering what else I want to add in here, but normally I like to keep it quite plain and simple. You know, that's like sort of the whole idea of it, and I think we're working on a bit of a 30-minute time frame here. That's if your drawing isn't complicated. But I did have a couple rough drafts in the beginning. I'm just going to go ahead and highlight all of that. Maybe make it a bit smaller. There we go. But yeah, honestly, that looks great. I love, you know, how cute it is. It's basically, a cartoon version of what you see at the top there. And yeah, like I said, we're working on a bit of a 30-minute time frame here. That looks really great. I might just maybe bring his name down just a tad. There we go. Otherwise, that looks really, really great. All right. So yeah, like I said, if you do want to get a drawing, you can just sort of follow the guidelines in my bio. The idea is then on Instagram, you can message me a picture that you want me to draw, and I will draw that for you live here on YouTube while you watch it. But for today, I think this is good. I'm probably gonna come back on in a little bit. Yeah, let me send this to my friend and sort of see what he thinks. Yeah, that's the drawing. So to whoever popped into my live, thank you guys so much for watching it. And I hope to see you guys next time. Definitely hit the follow button and subscribe so that you can, and turn on your post notification bell button thingies so that you get a notification whenever I am live if this is something you enjoy watching and if you want to get your own one done as well. Cool. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will be back soon.